the other one, you had problems, Lauren. You said you're not doing our things.
It works. It works.
It works?
Just takes a
Okay.
little longer to upload.
Okay. So you want to do it on this?
I guess so.
Okay. Let me know.
So, what do you feel about what Brenda found?
Wow, that's going back from City Hall Street. Yeah, they were right. How did she get it? My father was a cutter at Friedman Company, yes, and my mother was an operator at Premier Brand, and not Louis, my grandfather. His name was Lazarus. He owned the 4 properties on City Hall. 3960, 365, 67, and 69. Yes, his name was Lazarus, not Louis.
This is what Brenda found, folks, from
Yes.
1940, the phone book.
Yeah,
And she circled
yeah.
where my father lived.
Well,
And
yeah.
if you look closely...
3969.
Anyways, there, wait. It says Kirstein.
Yeah.
Nathan Kirstein, cutter,
Yes.
1940.
Wow. At Friedman Company.
Yeah, that's crazy. I
What
just wish I
was
could
it?
get it in focus.
What else did she find there?
She found a bunch of stuff for where her father lived, where
Yeah.
her mother lived,
Yeah.
grandfather, all the. She found where grandmummy's father.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
how I
with
St.
us-
Louis betting.
Well, that was your mother's father.
Tell me, after you got married, your
Yeah.
first house was immediately into Chamonix, right?
Dover Drive, 1080 Dover Drive.
Where were you living right before that?
On
You were living at home.
Yeah, I
on
was
City
living
Hall.
in the apartment.
On City Hall.
No, no.
Why no more City Hall?
Well, we moved from City Hall to St. Durbin, 5413 St. Durbin.
Who, you and your father?
No, my mother owned the 3 properties there, 11, 13, and 15.
So who moved there?
Who moved there?
To St. Urban.
My grandfather, my father, my mother, and myself.
Wait a minute. You mean?
Yes. After City Hall, we moved
Oh,
to
your
St.
mother was
Urban.
still alive when you lived on
Yes,
St. Urban.
my mother was still alive.
So you
on
didn't
St.
grow up on City Hall. You grew up in St. Urban.
No, I grew up on City Hall. I was born on City Hall and
Yeah.
grew up on St. Durbin, yes.
Right.
And then my mother passed away, and we rented, my father and I, on Edward Montpetit.
Yeah.
That's not, that was Maplewood. Now it's Edward Montpetit.
So that was what, the last place you
the
lived in
last
before
place
you
before
married?
I got married, right? Yes.
So when you got married, where did your father go? Or was he already
got
in-
married right after me.
Yeah.
And
to
he-
Lily.
To Lily, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Lily Schwartz.
I remember
was
she
her
used to
name.
play Knick Knack Paddywhack, give your
Yes.
dog a bone.
That's
This old
right.
man came rolling home. She would put
Yes.
me on her knee.
Yes, she lived, and then my father moved in with her. Right.
And then,
My father got married right after me.
right. So,
Yes.
then your father got sick.
That. Yeah. Well, after.
Was I born? Your father, well, I was already
Yeah,
born.
sure you were born. You knew my father.
I met him once.
You met him more than once.
Once you brought him down. You would leave me in the, we would go to the Jewish General Hospital.
Not the Jewish General
Yes,
Hospital.
was it?
The Jewish Convalescent.
Where's
the
that?
Hospital of Hope out east. Very out east, I
Right,
took you.
right.
But you knew my father.
And you
more-
would leave me across the street, and the
No,
waitress would watch after me.
Oh, okay.
And I would always
made-
play.
Yeah.
I would always play the same song from Elton John.
Yeah. I always made sure that you were taken care of.
song
I
was
think
it?
I left you downstairs at the Hospital of Hope, and the nurse took
No,
care
across
of
the
you.
street
I don't remember.
in a restaurant.
In a restaurant.
Yeah, for sure.
I wouldn't leave you in a restaurant
You did.
alone.
You knew the waitress.
Oh. Oh. And she took care of you?
She watched over me until you got back.
Oh, okay. I wasn't long. I just went upstairs and I came right down to get you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the Hospital of Hope.
And
Yeah.
One time you brought him down for me to meet him.
Yeah. Oh, but you knew him from before he got
Yeah,
sick.
but I don't remember those days.
No. You never knew my mother.
Never.
No. Well, I never knew your mother's mother, Ida. She died before I met your mother.
I see.
Yeah, she was only 11 years old at the time, Ida, when her mother passed away, and she never knew my mother. So then from City Hall, like I said, we moved to St. Durbin, and then when my mother passed away, we moved to Maplewood. In those days was called Maplewood.
Yeah.
Now it's called Edward Montpetit. We rented a 2-bedroom apartment there.
So your father died of cancer also?
Yeah, he had blood cancer.
Leukemia?
My mother had breast cancer.
And your mother died how many years after being examined?
10 years after Dr. Harry Ballin, when
They told
he
her she only had a
operated,
year.
he said he gave up on her, but
Yeah.
she lived 10 years after.
10 years more.
Yeah, because she was an optimist, like you showed me that video. Don't give up. She never gave up.
What do you think of that video?
Yeah. Well, that's what you have to do. Never give up.
It's
Never
inspiring,
give up.
that video, right?
That's right. Never give up. Exactly.
Guy could not walk.
Yeah.
Fat, leg braces, knee braces, back brace, 2 canes.
But that's
and now he's running.
Yeah,
in
but
10
that's
months.
a shame with the American government. He protected that country, fought for that country. Then when he came up, one guy only wanted to take care where the government should have taken care of him.
And he was not part of the government. The guy,
No.
he was a private.
No, he was a private guy. That goes to show you what the U.S. government has no money now to take care of the people who fight for their country.
Shame.
Anything else to be discussed?
No, it's running a little long.
Oh, okay. On that note, goodbye, and I'll speak to you tomorrow morning.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.